Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Kiv and this is gonna be the 50th episode of my Rome 2 Total War Let's Play. I have to say it's been so many episodes this far and I was definitely not prepared of doing a Let's Play this long when I started this, so it's been a really interesting experience this far. And yeah, so the last time we annihilated an army here, and we had a huge defense over here as well. And we are moving in here. We need to deal with these rebels. We need to deal with the other faction there. Let's move our army over there. We also talked about moving our Spanish army, so that's what we're gonna do. No, I lost that. Never mind. Let's move that over here to deal with the... we need to make sure that the Makromati are playing nice over here. We have a lot of food right now. Let's get some more food to the people. Let's take a look at the army in the north here. That's a weak army, unfortunately. We have a lot of allies running around here. One tiny Lujai army. The army without ballista. This army is more well balanced. I would like to return home with this army to fix that. That would be awesome. Let's take a look. These guys are now losing units. They don't have a lot of units at all. And these guys have an army over here. That's good. Let's hope they don't cap anything that's mine that I ultimately want. We're gonna start to recruit some units here. Three. Let's just fill this fleet out, because I think for the objective that we are going for, we need to maintain 40 naval units. We need to raise some more forces. We need to raise a fleet, and then we need to recruit some units. Not gonna care about that. There we go. That's awesome. Let's take a look at our trade and finance. If we pump up the taxes, we're gonna get that. That's a lot of money. But whatever. The research that's gonna finish is that one. That is good. Very nice. Very nice. We need to also research, not that one, not that one, this one. That's gonna take 11 turns. Oh god. Let's end the turn here and see. We need more movement for our armies, please. That would be awesome. Let's take a look at what the AI decides to do. We have a lot of allies around us at the moment, which is very nice. Let's see what Macedonia decides to do. Where are you going with those armies, bro? Is Egypt still alive? I thought Egypt died a long time ago. Maybe they had some rebels. Sparta is also coming in with an army there.
Darkness gathers, but you can be the light for my people. I ask humbly for a treaty.
Eh. Yeah, okay. Let's take a treaty with those guys, that's okay. That's not the end of the world. And let's take a look at where our allies are going with their armies. Now I feel like the allies should move west towards our common enemies, but I don't really know how they react in this situation. I've gathered so many allies that it's a bit ridiculous at this point. I think I have like 10 allies or something like that. And a couple of them are pretty big, like Macedonia. Sparta is not super big, but it's not that small either. I need to make sure that I capture the rebel city before my allies can decide to help me with my rebel problem and attack that settlement. That would be really sad. That's the worst thing about having allies, or yeah.
I will speak the hardest word for a warrior. Peace. It is an honorable offer, made to an honorable foe.
No. Yeah. No, let's not do that. They're so far away, I don't really care about them anymore. Or right now. I should probably not say anymore. I've never been that far south or east. What we need to do though is we need to make sure that Africa is in our control / in our I don't know what to call it though. We need to make sure that some of our allies actually have that settlement so that we can win at some point. Okay, let's research some of this military research that I still haven't researched, which is kinda stupid. So we have a rebel army here. Let's go destroy that immediately. Yeah, you're gonna run away, but it's not gonna work. And then we're gonna kill you here with an auto resolve. Thank you. That was good. Then we're gonna prepare to go south with this army, because that's where we ultimately need to go to destroy those guys. We're gonna go out of that stance. Let's auto-resolve that. They don't have anything. As usual. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Let's see, did they destroy anything in this settlement? That would be terrible. Yeah, I think they destroyed the farm. That's too bad. Let's take our Spanish army and let's move further south or north. South. Let's move there. Then we're gonna go back here. We have 2 full armies here. Morale for our units, that's pretty good. Let's Let's do that. That's no problem, really. I doubt they're gonna ambush us anyway. And if they do, my units are of high enough quality that it shouldn't matter that much. Now, let's take a look in the north. We have this army that's totally bogus. 100% bogus. But let's move down the road.
Destination reached.
Let's move down the road, yeah. Let's see what we can get out of this. Gonna auto-resolve since it's an bloody naval fight, and I've been so horrible at fighting naval units that it's like... it's not even funny that I've managed to almost lose all my naval battles. So we're gonna end the turn here again. We can't do that much. We can upgrade some of our stuff now maybe, but that's gonna cost us so much food that it's probably not worth it at this point. That's probably one of the things that I wish would happen to the game. I would really like them to have a system where something like public order and food was manageable by a further distance. Like, food works really well, but public order is kind of annoying, because even if you have incredibly good public order in a lot of your settlements, having one that's terrible will lead to that settlement rebelling at some point, possibly. And like, why would that happen if the rest of the realm is happy? Can't they just transfer some of their happiness to that place and just be done with it? That would be really awesome. And I mean, I don't really wish for that much. Let's see what they have. Celtic warriors. Let's try. Let's definitely try. This garrison is terribly small though. Terribly small, and they have kind of good experience on a couple of their units. This is gonna be difficult. This is gonna be very difficult. But don't fear. We're gonna do our best. But first we need to find out where the enemy is. Okay, so they're over here with a lot of their stuff. That's pretty good though. If this works out as I want it to work out, then it's gonna be pretty good. We have a bit too many plebs though. I dislike plebs a lot. Plebs are useless. Plebs! So, here we have created as good of a choke point that we can probably ever get on this map. However, looks like they want to go around. I don't really know why they would want to go around. If they go around, they're gonna come in through here and go up here. Where do we want a choke then? Probably here, if possible. They're definitely going around, that's for sure. Or are they? They're probably going around. Let's move those first. You can also move the plebs. Plebs are useless. Don't know if I told you guys, but plebs are useless. Plebs are like the worst thing in the universe. It's not even that their combat abilities are bad, but when they flee they tend to impact the morale of other units, and then it's just like, why did I even have plebs? So let's try this. Let's see if we can make it in time. We probably can. The only thing that's really good about this position is the spear thrower position. I really like that. They have free shots over all their units, so that's really awesome. But depending on if they want to go around as well. If they go around this part as well and flank us, then we're probably not ever gonna win at all. Let's see if we can destroy this light horse that we have over here. Can we charge them? Get them to fight with the Rorari? Because we're probably gonna destroy these light horses so quickly that it's not even funny. Okay, so they engage with their light horse, which is a terrible, terrible idea. However, some of them got through, and that's also very terrible. This is not good at all, though. Okay, we're gonna have to concentrate on this fight down here. We need to make this chokehold work. The only chance we have is... Where did the horses go? Did they get killed by my spear throwers? Really? Did all of them die? Or did they run away? Never mind, let's try and concentrate here on this battle. They are flanking, which is what I don't need or want ever. As you can see here, they are still pushing through, even though we just have so many units that want to clump them up here in this chokehold. And our Rorari are losing a lot of their units. And that's when it starts to happen. Like the Rorari, they're not very good when it comes to morale or damage or anything really. The only thing they're really good against is horses. Cavalry. They destroy cavalry incredibly hard. Now the problem is that we don't have any cavalry. Because we don't have any cavalry, it might be hard to chase these guys down, but I still think that we won this somehow. If they just surrounded us or something, we would probably have lost. Oh, they have oath sworn.
Yes, Commander. Advance, Commander. Cohorts Parati. Your orders.
These oath sworn might actually just kill us. The oath sworn are such incredibly good units.
Legionary cohort.
Let's try and flank these guys while our Rorari are still ready to fight. We need to flank them from both directions.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, so the Rorari, they're ready to flee now,
Romans.
as well as my general. Okay, there goes my general.
Roma. Victory for
There goes the
Rome.
rest, and now I only have plebs left. And plebs against oath sworn. Yeah, that's not gonna work out very well. Yeah, that was... I took that victory out
By your
too
command.
quickly.
Rome is mother to us all.
God damn it. You silly oath sworn.
Victory for Rome.
If I could just kill them very quickly, that would be awesome.
Understood.
But that's not gonna happen, is it? Like the oath sworn, they're so good. Yeah, and they just decided, yeah, we're just gonna run away. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Disbanded.
Shit. Goddamn rebels, they're still annoying me. God damn it. But whatever. I will survive. We're not gonna be too upset about that. The oath sworn, they're so good. The upside though is that they don't have a lot of units. That's always something, isn't it? That's always something to be happy about. Let's see if our allies are silly enough to capture that city or not, or if I can destroy the rebels now. That would make me very happy. I think... I think that if I just can get rid of those rebels, I don't think there's anything else that can contest me around that area right now. I haven't seen anything, at least. It depends a bit on the city that we're gonna attack. If that has, if there are a lot of armies there, there might be a slight problem. But honestly, I can't really see that happening. It's not. I've killed a couple of armies from them. Yeah, I think it's 3 or 4. Which means that there is... Okay, so let's get rid of these messages. The chance that they have a full army in one region, that's like non-existent. But they actually had a couple of armies here. Ooh, I was definitely wrong about that. Definitely wrong. This is gonna be an interesting battle. Finally, the Praetorian Guard can get some more experience. That's really awesome. Let's take a look. It looks like... maybe from the east would be a good vantage point. I really don't want rain. Let's get dry, that's awesome. Okay. So let's take a look. I think this is the best vantage point that we can get. Ballista 5
Awaiting orders.
with explosive shells.
Praetorian Guard.
Praetorian Guard.
Happy to serve Rome.
Let's walk around with these guys. See if we can flank
Enemy
a bit.
reinforcements approaching.
Oh yeah, that depends on... okay. So they're actually behind us
General.
with their army. That's pretty bad news. Let's see if we can make anything happen here. They have some mercenaries, some skirmishers and stuff. Can we go hide?
Riders at the double.
Let's try and hide our cavalry there. Spare horsemen.
Infantry at your command. Quick march! Brave Romans to a man. Advance at speed.
Let's try and stretch the lines.
In the name of Rome. We await your command.
I am so stretched right now. That's okay. As long as we can just avoid getting the ballista killed by the horses, then it's awesome. Okay, please unlock that one up. Let's see if we can lock the horses in here. See if we can engage those and kill them. So I think they're locked in combat now. That is awesome. We're still shooting at these guys. Poor them. And these horses, they were pretty good though. Our cavalry, it's just a bunch of skirmishers really. Skirmishers can be dangerous for cavalry though. So we shouldn't underestimate them. So what's happening to these horses? Apparently these units are not very good at dealing with cavalry. But I guess that's sword units for you. They're not really taking any casualties either though. So I can live with that.
For glory.
Let's see if we can sandwich these guys.
To arms and for glory.
Can we get these to run away now? Looks like that's gonna be a no. And that we're gonna have to run away now. And we're still mashing these guys. Wow. All my horses are not having a very good day. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna lose 2 regiments of horses here. Run away, please. Okay, no, maybe not. But you're not allowed to stop ever. Do not stop running. Noble spears. So the ballista, they're out of ammo now. Let's take a couple of units and send them in. And let's hide our cavalry. The question is, can we deal with these guys? It's a lot of skirmishers, really. Some noble spears. Where did the other part of their reinforcements go? Or did they follow with these units? Or what happened? We already used the whip. Don't think they need any support. Let's go capture the point there. Nothing is happening there. Those guys are cleaned out. The horses are also cleaned out. Oh god, that was so terrible, really. I need to learn how to use cavalry, because I'm obviously not very good at it. Let's engage these guys. Okay, they have a ton of units here. Let's try and split them up. It's too bad that the ballista ran out of ammo. There we go. Let's take a look back here. We're engaging these with a ton of troops. That looks pretty good. Looks like we're gonna do just fine against this. However, okay, so these guys are also done. I'm worried that I'm gonna lose one of the horse units, one of the cavalry units. That would be such a terrible thing right now, because this army is insanely good. I'm getting silver level Praetorian Guard now, and I don't want to have to run back and replenish this army with more units of horse, just because I did a stupid mistake. Okay, there we go. Now, the moment of truth. There were not many survivors in those horses. Seriously. One of their reinforcement units killed so many horses. I think it was the noble spear one. They're obviously extremely good against cavalry. Ooh, nice. Really nice. That was lucky. That was really lucky. First of all, we are going to get a charge bonus. We're also gonna get 5% armor for all units. That's gonna be awesome for this army, because these already have such high armor. They have high everything, really. And that was the last of that army and that faction, actually. We need that settlement, seriously. And then we have this one. That's a pretty decent sized faction. I think where did Egypt go? Did Egypt get destroyed again? Whatever. Let's take a look. Kataroy, that's a pretty decent sized faction. We don't really know what's going on over here yet. But the biggest faction that I can see is this one, and that's roughly the same size as Macedonia. We also have this faction, which is decently sized. Let's go to diplomacy before we do anything else.
Greetings, most excellent friend. Be at home and
But
in my lord's name, be welcome. And
okay,
may
whatever. Let's not worry about that right now. Let's go to the rebel city. That I'm obviously not gonna reach. And they have a possibility of reaching it, both of them. Oh, really? No. Paris.
We take this settlement for Rome.
Yeah.
Ready for battle. At once.
Let's go there.
Ready for battle.
Where did that army go? Okay, it's up here. Let's follow it. They're rapidly decreasing in size though, so not much is gonna happen there. And this town seems safe enough. Let's take a look. I think we unlocked the Roman town last level. Why would how does our public order look? Pretty good. Yeah. I don't really understand that. Let's end the turn. It seems like the garrison isn't gaining that much strength, even though you're getting a new level. I wonder if there's any research relating to the garrison strength. That would be pretty interesting. I'm gonna check that out after this end turn. And this end turn is gonna be the last one, since it's been roughly 30 minutes now. And yeah, I hope you guys have had a nice time. But I'm still thinking about that research thing. Really thinking about that. I think that's also something, if it's not in the game currently, I would like to see in the future. Like, you get an extra percentage to the size of the garrison units, maybe, or you get some extra garrison units depending on.
Hungry dogs are all around. The wise man bars his doors and looks for shield brothers. What say you?
No, not right now. It could be interesting to see if you got some extra units or the quality of the garrison units increased. I'm gonna have to check out the research later, because the biggest problem that I see with the game right now concerning the defense of your own territory is the fact that the garrison in most cities are very weak. Now, in previous games, especially Rome 1, all your settlements were cities. And that means basically that... Why did I fight this on the battlefield? I pressed auto-resolve, didn't I? Whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, as I was saying before, in Rome 1, you had all your settlements as cities, and they could grow indefinitely. And I just think that that's a pretty good thing, because then you can defend your cities more easily. Now, if I remember correctly, in Rome 1, there were no garrison at all. And that could be a problem. Now, obviously, obviously we don't want to move that direction right now. Obviously, you were in charge of providing your own garrison with your own units. And that's both good and bad. It gives focus to other things. Like, you have to think about that in relation to your economy. Where do you want to put your armies, right? And what kind of units are good at defending sieges and stuff like that. But the bad thing about Rome 1 was the sieges. The sieges in themselves didn't work out that well. I much rather like how the sieges work in Rome 2, because I think that whenever you siege a city in Rome 2, you have more possibilities of making good siege in different ways and different angles. In Rome 1 you were more limited, and that part I don't miss at all. But I would really like to see that the possibilities of defending your smaller settlements without having an actual big army there. I don't mind if that would cost some extra upkeep or something like that. That would be totally balanced and fine for me. But the fact that the garrison has plebs when your town is like rank 4, I guess it makes sense from one perspective, but the plebs and even the spear throwers, they're so incredibly useless. Let's fast forward this. And it's not that I dislike the battles of the smaller cities. I think that's a really good feature, that not all settlement battles are necessarily sieges with walls, because it brings another dynamic to the game. But as it is right now, please make the garrison stronger. That would make me a happy person. However, I don't think that defending something should be entirely just self-sufficient. Like, you shouldn't be able to have just a garrison and be able to defend everything always. That would be really dumb. I just want slightly stronger garrison, or the possibility to choose the units that you want to garrison. Say that you have 4 garrison slots or something, and you can choose what kind of unit you want to put there. Maybe from normal units. That would be another pretty good idea. Let's see if we can end this battle. Why did I decide to fight this on the battlefield? It's pretty obvious that these guys were not gonna lose anyway. And I was way too late to the battle. And now everyone is just running away when I finally arrived. That's such a douchebag move, man. Such a douchebag move. Okay, and there goes the last of them. Okay. End battle. But I'm gonna be doing a pretty long review of the game once I'm done with this playthrough, and I will definitely just put down all my ideas and thoughts about the game so far. And I think it's been a good experience. I'm happy with the game as it is right now. Definitely. Let's kill the captives and wait for the turn to end. Slave uprising crushed. There's going to be probably one more fight before I'm gonna be able to end this episode. Some of you might not like that I'm just having this in the video, but it's a matter of taste, and I want full Let's Plays. I don't want to cut out some parts of it, because that's personally annoying. I think I've said that way too many times. So Sparta can actually help us with this battle. We're gonna auto-resolve the result, and we're gonna crush that army. No problem. Thank you, Sparta. That was very kind of you. So the Macromani are probably destroyed now. Yep. That was the last of their units. Finally. The most annoying faction in the universe, possibly. But it looks like it's the end of the episode now. And thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you guys have had a good time. Please leave any comments and feedback in the section below. That would be awesome. And also, this was the 50th episode, so that's something to celebrate. I'm really happy about that and how far I've come so far. And I really hope to see you in the next episode. Please have a really good day, and again, thanks for watching.